Bum 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 bum. That's as far as I know that song. All right. Welcome. A couple of people got here early, and welcome my guest, David Banner. He is here from Germany, and you are live, Mr. Banner. We'll call you.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. We've been on for a little while, a good 20, 30 minutes talking about records and clubbing. So we've exhausted everything we're going to say. Good night. Not so much. 5. Okay. So we are going to get started with none other than what's on the screen right here, the Gorillaz. I played the Cure one last week, and so I'll get the first song. David's got the next one. So welcome, everybody. Me, Mogwai, Lucy, Gil, Stephen, Lucy. I got your thing working, Lucy. Rodsborough, welcome to the show. And I'm Steel Rat. And I'm sure Ann is here. All right, here's the first song. Eli, welcome. We know Eli, right, Dave? And don't forget.
Yeah, we know.
Yes.
Yeah, we know.
Yes. Okay, here we go. First song. With luck. With a little luck.
Aries.
I guess I could have skipped at the beginning. Welcome, DJ Poe. He's our moderator tonight.
I'm looking out at a volcano, trying to read the world today and see where you're at. I'll never do that. I'm a model that is uncomplicated. You can play a happy tune on me. it's uncomplicated. You can play a happy tune on me, don't turn me on. 'Cause then I'm silent. And it feels like I'm falling in again. Feels like I'm falling in again.
All right, I was going to say it's Depeche Mode, but it's not. Because that's what I always say. That was none other than the Gorillaz. And I do have the box set of that that I'm going to give away in the next couple shows. I think I'm going to do it on a live show, though. Everybody, welcome David Banner from Germany. It's 3 a.m. 3 a.m.
We have a trans-global vinyl show today. Isn't that great?
Yes, it
From
is.
somewhere in this little thing called United States, I know, to the big and glorious Germany. I'm sorry, I'm joking.
Well, we did discuss last time we spoke and did an audio test that I am German. He's like, you are? And it's like, yeah, and I can't speak it. Oh, well, someday.
Yeah, me neither. So
Oh,
sorry for all the guests here who speak English as their first language and wonder why this strange guy is talking so weird stuff. It's not my first language. I'm still trying to practice.
Oh, I think you do great. The couple times that we've all heard you get on the microphone, I think you do terrific. And we have the joy and privilege tonight of you getting to play your records, which you normally don't do. You show them, but you get to play them tonight.
Was a call of arms, okay. First record of the night is by a Belgium group called Autumn. I'm just looking what I wrote down, if it's really Belgium. It's Belgium. It's a song from 1982, re-released a few years ago on this beautiful record. And the song is called, it's not Night in Tune, I normally play, it's called The Third Autumn. And it sounds like this. By the way, it's on green vinyl, and this camera here shows the actual vinyl I play. That's it.
All right. That's a good first song. Is that one of
Next one.
the 20-minute songs that you cut short?
No, it was it has a bit of cosmic flavor in it, as I warned DJ Razor before. I hear myself. I did something wrong here.
You sound fine over here, so you can work on that along the way. For our new listeners who've joined since our first song or two, my guest is David Banner from Germany. It is 3:13 a.m. there. Thanks for being up so early for the show, David.
In the morning, and coffee helps my brain functioning.
Oh yeah, where's my coffee mug? It disappeared. I don't even know where it went. Maybe I broke it. I will look. So, as you prepare your next record, I'm going to put on Anything Box, only because we're going to play Anything Box every show until our live show. Anything Box is playing live here in Denver on July 24th, a Saturday night. And Eloquent is opening up for them, which is our second time we've opened for them. Very exciting. And so I thought I would play, of course, some Eloquent tonight and some Anything Box. And everybody knows Living in Oblivion is their number one hit. And Claudio, the lead singer and programmer for Anything Box, he always plays that show live. And it will be his last song, usually in the night, because it's, the way to end a concert with your best song, right? Or do you start with it? I don't know. Welcome, Boogie, by the way. Thanks for joining. I assume you're still up north. And welcome everybody else. It's a hype train started, David. We triggered a hype train. Hype train, hype train.
Whoa, we have a hype train. Yeah. And it's on level 1.
Yes, at 75%.
75%.
Oh, 100%.
Whoa, it's on level 2. Thanks, everybody, for the hype train.
I wonder if we can get it to level 5 without even playing music and be like those television stations. All right, we need your membership. Okay. So Anything Box, I'm going to play Living in Oblivion, but I'm going to play the slow mix. I've only played the song, this version, once on this show, and I love it because it's a nice alternative mix. And in the chat, I'm going to put a link to tickets to the show. If anybody wants to come to Denver to see Anything Box and Stephen and I perform as Eloquent, I'm putting the link in the chat right now. And here is Living in Oblivion, the slow mix.
So I ask again, am I so alone and full of pride to never speak out? This is my world, this is my world. So afraid of living in oblivion. I am so afraid of living in oblivion. Of living in oblivion. Of living in
All right, that was the slow mix of Anything Box, Living in Oblivion. And it's a B-side of Our Dreams. and Soul on Fire. So if anyone's looking for this, you can actually find it on vinyl on the B-side as a kind of a bonus track. And yes, DJ Poe, what a beautiful song. And Mark is out of town. He is in the chat lurking, but DJ Poe is our main man moderator. So thank you, Craig, for moderating tonight. And welcome new listeners, all 46 of you so far. David Banner from Germany is our guest, and we will note the time every 15 minutes. It's now 3:18 in the morning tomorrow.
That's why I look so tired.
No, it's why you look so good.
That was a really beautiful Anything Box song. Kind of toy lullaby style. Beautiful.
Like a toy piano.
Yep.
Okay, so it's too bad Germany's just, too far away for you to just be here overnight to come see our show.
Yeah, no chance.
Yeah, but
would love to.
Stephen and I, we want to thank you, since he's not here in person. Hey, Stephen, for supporting our band Eloquent. So you seem to play them a lot on some of your shows, and we thank you, so thanks.
And I don't play them because I like you both. I play them because the songs are good.
Oh, well, appreciate that. So thanks. Thanks to all the DJs that play us, and it's really cool to be able to get to play a live show. It's been maybe, Stephen, how long has it been? Over 2 years. It's been a year and a half, 2 years since we played live. And I think our last live show was with Anything Box or Book of Love. I just don't remember. But anyway, you have a record queued up, ready to go?
I used the chance with the records today to play some stuff I normally don't play in my streams, as I have no time or no place to play dub or Kosmische Sounds. This is part of my dub love. I have a huge, not a huge dub collection, but I have a few dub records, and I played it in the 90s in some clubs, and people loved it, I loved it, but it's gone. This is Death in Vegas, one of the early songs they made. It's a dub mix. It's simply called Dub 1 of Death in Vegas, and we skip the first part as the good stuff starts here. that bass line so much. I could dance to this song all night.
It's very reggae, I think.
Yeah?
A little bit. Like Rastafarian, like Yaman.
You know, Primal Scream, on the Primal Scream album, there's Higher Than the Sun, Dub Symphony, and I always think that bass line here owes a lot to the J Wobble bass line on the Primal Scream album.
Well, that's because everybody borrows from everybody, and there are only so many chord progressions in the world.
Yeah, you're the musician, you know it.
So are you, mister. David has quite the synth collection behind him that you can't actually see in the screen, but they're all there in the room. He's got all the classics. They're all there. He's got them all. He's got a
Only the cheap
SH-101.
ones. Only the cheap ones.
Well, a SH-101 is $1,200 for a gray one here in the U.S.
Broken.
I know.
Broken.
Then you should make a lamp out of it and put it on the wall. And you have a Juno 106, correct?
Broken.
Okay, you can get that fixed. You can make
I
a
know.
lamp out of that one too. But that is, a Juno 106 is like the holy grail. Well, not like a Jupiter 8, but it's awesome. Level 4 completed. Thank you, everybody. All your bits and cheers go to supporting other streamers and buying records, unfortunately, because they are so expensive these days. But I keep buying them. Death in Vegas. I liked it. And David did send a short list of songs he was going to play, and I love that he's not playing all the stuff you normally hear on his stream. So this is a treat. I'm doing a 2-pack of the Gorillaz only because Boogie On Up is here, and she wasn't present when I played on Melancholy Hill a couple streams ago. She just wasn't online at the time, so I know she's here now. So this is for you, Boogie, the Gorillaz with On Melancholy Hill. And that's all for the Gorillaz for me tonight, just 2 songs. And here we go.
Up on Melancholy Hill, there's a plastic tree. Are you here with me? Just looking out on the day of another dream, where you can't get what you want, but you can get me. So let's set out to see. 'Cause you are my medicine when you're close to me. When you're close to me.
Thanks, Anne.
The call and the submarines round the world will go. Does anybody know if we're looking out on the day of another dream?
Randy Bus Driver bringing it.
If you can't get what you want, then come with me. Up on Melancholy Hill, Sister Manatee. Just looking up
You gotta love a song that ends with a bell. I was gonna show the label. I just noticed it's a boat, or as they say, a boot. What is it? What is it? Das Boot, right?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. That's all the German I know. Boat. 9 and
Boat
boat.
and Bier.
Well, you taught me beer, but
Bitte ein Bier.
bitter. Can I have a beer, please?
Kann ich bitte ein Bier haben?
That's give me a beer.
I know.
I know you know. Okay, what's your next song? And thanks everybody for the hype train so much. Thanks for getting into level 5. It doesn't always get that high with my show, but thank you.
Yeah, thanks for the hype train. You're all wonderful. We're jumping from UK Gorillas to Sweden. We have Robert Parker and the synth wave gurus in the chat. Where's DJ Tower, by the way? Might get crazy about. This is kind of synthwave superstar from Sweden, and this is the song Disco Death. And a nice vinyl color, by the way. So I now played my most awesome vinyl color in the first 36 minutes. Everything that comes now is more or less boring.
That's the last of the cool records.
Yes,
I,
every other one is just colored or black or white or transparent.
Well, we could just throw in the towel and call it a night right now, because I've only got a black record to play next to you.
Okay, bye-bye. See you.
I want to say late happy birthday to doll baby Tina. Her birthday was yesterday. I think she turned 22 or 23. So wish her a happy birthday, late.
Happy birthday.
Yes. And I want to give Lucy, who is DJing with me pretty soon, a little plug for her art. I meant to show her art as a slideshow, but I'm going to do it next week and put up a link. But this morning I saw this really cool story of hers that she went to TSA through the airport, and they stopped her because she was wearing this really great T-shirt that said Music Maker with a cat on it. So I'm going to put in the chat a link to it right now. So it's the last one I posted from Streamlabs. The second link in there goes to the store that has her cat Music Maker shirt, and then the first link is her regular art shop. So Lucy, check it out. Everybody, look at her art. She's got a lot of music-inspired T-shirts, and want to show her some love. And when she comes on the show, we'll hopefully all be wearing them. That song you just played, since you're in the synthwave, I went and grabbed Dragon N3. Matagui told me about this, and I played, Double Line Theme last time. It's a really great record, and I'm going to play Backstabber from Dragon N3. And thanks, May, for turning me on to this. Here we go.
Back
That was Dragon in 3. It's right here. How do you spell the band name? And that was called Backstabber. It's a pretty good album. It sounds a lot like that. Kind of synth-wavy, a little bit of, I would say, Marshall. Where's my Marshall records? I should get some Marshall. Anyway, welcome back to Vinyl Resting Place. My guest is David Banner, and now it is 3 a.m. plus 42 minutes.
And it's time for a musical change.
Okay,
Enough synths, we go to something different. People who know me have a huge crush for Sonic Boom, the Spaceman 3 guitar player and singer, and his solo stuff. I really like it, and I had the idea, where is it? I had the idea of playing one of these records here. They are really nice, but very, very experimental drones. And drones for 5 minutes may sound good when you are sitting at home with a relaxed drink, but I think we will burst the show. So I thought about how can I play some Sonic Boom without killing the flow, and I found, I don't know how it's pronounced, Cheval Sombre, New York City songwriter, just a lone man with a guitar, and he's produced by Sonic Boom on some of his records. This is a 7-inch he brought out 2 years ago, and it's on the new album, and the new album is coming out right now. So this is, singer-songwriter with a bit beefed up with drones. And the vinyl color's great.
Sometimes I feel we could go away. Sometimes I think we could stay. Sometimes I feel we could live again. Sometimes I think we should. We should go away. This world don't get no easier, gets harder by the day. This world don't get no warmer. Sometimes I think just always be. It'll always be that way. Sometimes I wanna kiss you. Sometimes I wanna die. Sometimes I wanna keep. Sometimes I don't even know why. This world don't get no easy. Sometimes it just a bit. This world don't get no better. I guess to the highway and hitch a ride into some sunset. Yeah, we're gonna hitch a ride into some sunset. Yeah, we're gonna children. Let's soul. Let's soul, baby. Let's soul, baby. Let's soul, baby. Let's soul, so we can do.
Singer-songwriter from New York City, Cheval Sombre, I think it's the name. Hold it. The single is in place with the Stevo plug, and this is what it looks like.
Wow. That's cool.
Yeah, there's another edition which is unbelievable expensive on Discogs. This one is quite cheap.
Everything's
And as
expensive.
I said, the songs are on his latest album, which is coming out right now. Wow. Okay, what do we hear next?
Well, it's interesting. I've been getting a lot of stuff on Discogs. Sometimes you can find a really good deal there, for sure. I am looking for the Empire Records movie soundtrack, and it's $200 or $300 on Discogs. I want the song by the Martinis off of that. I might play it digital tonight, but I want that on vinyl, and I'm not paying $200 for that record. It's crazy. It came out for Record Store Day maybe 6 years ago, and people have been hoarding it and wanting lots of money for it. You know, that last song you played almost sounded like, would you say folk music? You know, with just guitar, and I wonder what genre that is.
Singer-songwriter?
Just singer-songwriter is a genre? I mean, Elton
Yeah.
John is singer-songwriter. Billy Joel.
We sometimes call it alt country here,
Oh. Yeah.
but it isn't really country.
No. It's just folksy. I
And
like
that's,
it.
yeah, space folk. Space folk is a good name.
Well, I didn't pull any records to follow that up, but I thought of a few that I could go grab, but then I didn't know when it was going to end, so I didn't want to leave. So unfortunately, I don't have anything as mellow and guitar-y as that. So I did pull up in no reason, for no particular order, Eloquent. Because we're playing a show in July. I played some Anything Box, and tonight I always play Eloquent. I'm going to get it out of the way early, not wait till the end. This is our CD single of Nothing But Trouble, and this came out a year or so ago, 2019, and it has 6 versions of Nothing But Trouble, and then each one of these CDs, there were 3 of them when we came out with them, had a bonus track, and the bonus tracks rarely get played. And the bonus track on this one is called For All It's Worth. And here is Steven singing For All It's Worth on the Nothing But Trouble CD single that you can get on Bandcamp. that was Stephen and I doing For All It's Worth. And maybe I'll make a music video of that. So thanks for listening to Eloquent during this pandemic on Twitch. It's all you,
How is
Dave.
the band called?
The band?
Yeah,
The band was called Depeche Mode.
I knew it.
I knew it. Yes, that's Eloquent. And Eloquent Stephen, the singer of that band in the chat, if you don't know. Stephen, how did you come up with the name Eloquent? I don't even know after being in the band for over a decade. You probably just thought it sounded cool. Why don't you put that in the chat so we can all learn, including myself. All right, what's your next record?
There's a German punk band called Eloquent,
Ha.
and I first, well, I was on Bandcamp and I listened to a song and I was about, what? This is the sound of DJ Racer? I don't think so. Okay, next record is, I said I'll play some dub and some cosmic music. Long explanation. This was made in the East Germany part in the 1770s by a guy called Martin Zeichnete. And he had the idea of giving the people training for Olympic Games, special music to make them faster. Yes, he thought it might be good to have special music over giant speaker systems to get them faster. And the music got lost in the 70s and was found in the last about 5 years ago by some British guys. And they released it, and this is one of the songs. And I have to look up the title as I forgot it. It's called Goldene Tage, which means, roughly translated, golden days. And the band is called Kosmischer Läufer, which means cosmic runner. And the song is a bit long, but it's good.
Okay,
And it's on blue vinyl.
I see it. It's aqua blue, light baby blue.
Somewhere in the middle.
Heavy Zed. Thanks for being here. DJ Ariana V from Canada. Welcome from your car.
Goes on forever.
One of those DJ bathroom songs.
Yeah, it's about 8 minutes. And what I told in the beginning is completely wrong. That's what the boys, they made Kosmischer Läufer. They really keep on that story with East Germany and 70s, but it's completely made in UK. And it's all brand new. They
Okay.
made 4 vinyls of brand new Kosmische sounds and always have fun story with it from the 70s and from, well, how they trained and why it was forbidden. It's funny.
Yeah. It's an interesting idea for a record.
Totally.
I think during standoffs with weird cults and stuff in America, they play really loud heavy metal music to try to fatigue the people to come out of their hiding or their bunkers. So music is being used for lots of different things like that. So, and Heavy Zed, I gave you a shout out because you're always here and a friend of the community. So thank you. Turo. Let's see, Lucy and Turo are in the same city at the same time today. So are we letting that play on? Or is that it?
For a minute.
Okay.
I like those old school melodies, such Show Me Shah, Tangerine Dream
Yeah.
touch.
And Tangerine Dream did so many music soundtracks for movies.
Yep.
Trying to think, Risky Business. I think they did that one. A bunch that are really cool. That's a cool record. I think Tower would probably like that, right? Tower. Speaking of Tower, he's my guest coming up. Let me look on the thing here. Show. When's he coming? Tower is on June 7th. In Rodsboro from Brazil. He's on May 31st. So that's cool. David, I thought it would be a good chance, since we have 76 people here, probably the most I ever get in this show. I was curious if you would talk to us about how long you've been DJing and what clubs, what kind of clubs did you work in and what kinds of music did you play before COVID and all the online streaming, because I think you probably have a couple decades of experience. Tell us about it.
I'm as old as I look.
Well, you look about 22, like doll baby
Yeah.
Tina.
You too. Thank you. I started DJing over 30 years ago in underground wave independent clubs, and I did a lot of that music for years. And then for about 15 years ago, 20, I moved over to more popular music like charts, house, hip hop to get some money. As Nuremberg has not that giant scene for independent wave goth music. Yeah, and that's what I did till March 20. And there we did I think the 15th, we did the last show possible in the city. And since that day, all clubs are closed, and I'm here on Twitch 3 or 4 times a week, doing what I can,
And
doing the only thing I can.
yeah. And so everybody knows this is David's main source of income. So when you're watching his show 4 times a week, you're on 4 times still, right?
Mostly 4 times here.
Yeah. And DJ Poe, can you put up a shout out for David Banner for anybody that's new? I think everybody here knows who you are, but when you do hype trains and bits and all that stuff, you're paying his rent, you're paying that electricity bill. Every penny goes into his living expenses, so please support him any way you can.
It's really that way. It's all I have at the moment. And as we are a bit slow in vaccines and getting the people safe, it will not be. There will be no clubs since, I don't know, 2022, I think.
Oh, you think clubs won't open until next year? Do you think there?
Yeah.
I think we have a few patios here that are opening and a couple things in limited capacity.
We will not be able to open at all. And well, I have no idea what they are doing and how it ends. So this is what I do, Twitch at the moment, and I love it. The chat, the people, the talking to people. You play a song and you can see how they react. This is great. So maybe I will keep on doing Twitch, even if the club's open. Maybe I combine it. I don't know.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are planning on combining it. The club where I work has internet, and DJ Slave 1 has done a stream from there. So let's just see if they put that in place. I think it'll be a fun combination, because as people get older, they don't want to go out to the clubs until 2 in the morning. But it's easy to stay home and listen.
Would be a great combination. We could install a dance floor cam, and so people at home could see how many people are dancing.
Yeah. And then they'll be like, he told me he was going to bed and I see him in the club. That could open up some liability. So I want to talk about next week because Mike Rich is my guest. There's an Autobahn on my face. Get it off my face. And push it away. It's like, I'll have an Autobahn story later. And I want to know about your ideas about the Autobahn, because my son and I were talking about it. So in a few minutes. I did put up the chat for 45, Random 45. So please vote when you see it come up. It comes up every 10 chat points. So you got a chance to vote for the Random 45. It will be at 8:35 tonight. A little bit late because I started it late. But Mike Rich is my guest next week, live right here. And he's been on the show probably as much as Lucy. And he and I had a problem last time we streamed because we had audio issues, and we were doing an Erasure versus Pet Shop Boys kind of combination back and forth. And then maybe we'll do that next week. And if we do Angel Loves Dancing, if it's warm, we could always invite people on the patio. If it's a mix night and more of a dance night. But it would only be Erasure and Pet Shop Boys if we do it. So we'll see what happens. Hey, David, are there other guest people you could DJ with in Germany there in Nuremberg that you could bring in?
What you mean?
Oh, anybody, friends of yours that DJ that you could bring onto your show and DJ with you?
Problem is, this is a really small place and it gets hot. So we would need masks, and it's really uncomfortable to be here with more than me. So
Okay.
2 people don't fit in. I would love to get guests on my show, but it's impossible.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, maybe between the next songs, I want to talk about Legos because it's such a big part of your show. So until then, I am going to put on my record, which is Marshall, also known as Marshmallow, as we joke about. Have you heard that joke yet, David?
Drop the microphone.
Oh, I see.
No, and wow.
Yeah, so this is the Marshall record. It's a double record set. And
Wow.
a lot of us, I don't know where the joke came from, but we call it Marshmallow instead of Marshall. And I am going to play one of my favorite songs off the double record Inhale, and you can get this on Bandcamp and eBay. It's out there. It's not too expensive. It seems like because they're from Greece, most of the records I bought from them come from Greece, and you have to wait a month for it. I'm going to play, let's see, what side is this? Side A, last song, To the End. Here is To the End by Marshall.
You wanna stay? I want to run. I wanna stop. You want to end. You are away. I'm hidden back. I lost my way. You want me back. You tore me apart. I push you too far. You are afraid to leave. I am afraid to leave you. You tore me apart. You are already gone. I am too blind to see it. Here we are, 2 years of pretending it's fake. We know it. Here we are, 2 years of pretending it's fake. We know it. Here we are, 2 years of pretending it's fake. We know it. Here we are, 2 years of pretending it's fake. We know it. Here we
Record 5 is in the lead so far, with a close second. 5, 6, 7, 8. Record 8 is number 2.
You try not to see, I dare you to feel. We wanna be free, we wanna know. You try not to see, I dare you to feel. We wanna be free, we wanna know. You
love their sweet sound of synth pop. Love it, love it, love it.
And really nice.
Yeah, it's produced so well. It's so clean and pure. They do a good job.
I have absolutely nothing that really fits.
It doesn't
So
have
I-
to.
Play something completely different.
Some more country.
Yeah, kind of.
It's-
Well, as I said, I have a crush on dub, and I really had a fable for Andrew Weatherall. I tried to collect all of his records. I think there are 3 or 4 missing. They are all here, about 300, and some are really crap, like boring minimal techno that nobody can hear now. But there are some pearls in it, some unbelievable good pieces of music. This is one of them. It's Percy X, techno, I don't know if he's DJ, techno producer, releasing on Soma Records in Glasgow. And he did a song called 3 and was remixed by Andrew Weatherall and David Harrow, which did the Anne Clark songs, the good ones.
Yeah. Mhm.
And they paired up somewhere in the 90s, I think mostly on drugs, and did some crude minimal techno as Blood Sugar. There's an album with a red and a white vinyl, Blood Sugar, and there was a club night, and they did 3 remixes for this song. And, well, Discog says instrumental, experimental, trip-hop dub. So, what should I say? It's that way. It's a dub remix of a techno song or from a techno artist, and it had a real fat bass. And it's version 3 I play now. And this is the original vinyl I played in a club in Nuremberg 3 times a week, as I love this song. Totally. Super. Yeah. Any questions left?
That's a lot.
Good. Here we go. The beginning the beginning is pure dub, but then comes the good part. Yep.
Thanks for the raid, Trishalicious.
That's the short 2 version. There's a long 1 version, which has a bit less of that dub melodica. Maybe sounds a bit weird on a stream, but on a big club system, this song is boosting everything away.
Yeah.
Glasses from the bar.
Yeah, I think the low end was making the audio distort a little halfway through that song. But
Yeah.
it happens. Yeah, it'd be interesting to hear that full volume at a club with big subwoofers.
Oh, yes.
And it looks like, yeah, Trishalicious, thanks for the raid. Thank you very much. And if you came over from her channel, this is Vinyl Resting Place. We're here every Monday. And my guest is David Banner from Germany. And I've done the math. It is now 4:27 a.m. there. So what time do you go to bed tonight? I should say this morning. You usually stay up late, right?
This is my normal working hours at a club. I used to go to a club at 10 p.m. and work till 5 a.m., go home, drink something, a big glass of water, and then go to bed at 6 to 7 in the morning. Normal work hours. So this is kind of normal time for me.
Yeah, well, I'm glad that it is, because I've asked some people on the other side of the globe, because the globe is round, people, not flat. And they said, well, 3 a.m.'s too late for me. I'm like, not for David Banner. So if you've just joined in the last bit and you're unfamiliar with the show, we have a random 45 at 8:30 Denver time coming up every week at 8:30, and the audience gets to pick what it is, 1 through 10, and it's in a mystery bag. So you can see the voting up, and you have 5 more minutes to vote. And then we will play it after the next song or two. All right, David, my next song, I didn't know what to play after that, and I probably have something that would go, but not here.
I feel sorry.
It's all right. Not all my records are here. Like, those records behind you are only like 25% of your records, correct?
It's about a third of what I have.
Yeah.
But, well, I have to say, those are records I played at clubs. So there is a bunch of Brazil dancing stuff over there. And it's nice music, but I don't play it anymore. So maybe I should reduce it.
You know, you could start a new stream and just play all that stuff on a special show. And
I don't know.
why not? You know, DJ Tower has his Easy Like Sundays and plays different music. He's got different styles, different nights. Why not try it one night and play something different from the other side of the room?
I like the idea.
Yeah. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Nobody would tune in.
People run away. Just follow me.
Yeah, follow David Banner, and you get to hear the stuff on the other side of the room that he never plays. Like this record, Hubert Kaw. You're familiar with them, right? From 1986. Hubert Kaw, yeah. This song is called Limousine, and it's one of my favorites by them. They had a lot of dance songs, especially on Razor Made Remix Service. But this one I came across at a listening party in San Francisco where a bunch of record nerds would get together and just play records for each other. And I learned about Sandra, Vanessa Paradis, all kinds of interesting one-off records. And this was one of them. And I found it used for $1. And after hearing it, you might think, oh, that's only worth $1. And it's got some sort of gospel soul singing as the chorus, backups, halfway into the song during the chorus. But I really like the music and the melody. And, here it is. Take a listen to Hubert Kaw, Limousine. Does this sound like 1986?
Yes.
I'm leaving home, your baby's gone. My mind is ache, I just can't sleep with a locomotion theme. I'm like a limousine. You're working hard, I feel the wind. I drink champagne. I just can't sleep without locomotion. Thinking I let go in the sea. A locomotion dream. Locomotion dream. Old limousine, why don't you stay so far away? I just can't sleep with that locomotion theme. I like old limousine. No time for tea, no time for me. As years go by, I just can't sleep with that locomotion theme. I like old limousine. My locomotion dream. My locomotion dream.
All right, I'm cut that one a little bit short, only because it just reprises the chorus again. But I wouldn't say it's a huge dance floor filler, but I just think it's a mellow, pretty song, and that's why I played it.
Have you seen Hubert K. in the last years?
No, I haven't. Tell me all
He was-
about it.
He was on some German. Wait a second. Oh, when I was on some German TV shows where they, 10 people in a small room in a house and strange shows, strange guy. Well, I grew up with this music. I have a different feeling with it.
Oh, and what's that? Good or bad? Bad.
Are we in time for the 7-inch?
Oh, yeah, we could do it before your next record, or we could do it after.
As you like it.
Okay, I can go grab them. We can do it. It's only a 3-minute song. And I have noticed our friend My Live Tube, Shock, is in the chat. And he does a games night tonight. Usually I join it after the stream if I'm around. It's on his Discord channel. And of course, he's streaming many nights a week. But I did want to tell everybody about his old school music night. I DJ'd the first one. I'll be out of town with Boogie On Up in Seattle this weekend, so I'm unable to do it. But he's got it now, all weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Shock, do you have a link you could put up to it? So tune in for some great music. If you don't have to tune in the whole time, but it's going to be going the whole weekend. The old school electronic music. And what qualifies as old school electronic music? Techno, anything that came out before 2000. So remember all those great hits. So look for that this coming weekend and tune in. A lot of DJs are going to be on the lineup, and definitely check it out. And hopefully Shock can put up a link. Did he put it up? DJ Poe, does he have a link? Any rate, one of you guys put up a link to just maybe follow my live tube, and you can go get the ads there. Or Shock put one up. In the meantime, I have to walk over and see which record won. So, David, you can talk for a minute. I'll be right back.
Okay, we have the randoms 45 of the week. Some are really cruel, some are great. There was one record a few weeks ago I really tried to get on Discogs because I liked it. Let's see what we have this time.
Well, you might be entitled to that record because Steve Vliss, who won the records, gave them back to the community to give away again. So was it that green one?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it's still here, I think. I'll look when I put this on. But if it's here, I'll send it to you. And I think Becca J. Lauer, some other people were interested in it. I was going to record it. So record number 4 won, only by 1 vote. And here is the stack of random 45s. And if I'm still doing this in a year, I will give away this year's 45s. And I will come up with a way to, I think I'm just going to pull the remaining 3 names from the drawing from last time, which is Heavy Zed, and Mark sent me a list, so I have it, and I'm going to put their names in a hat and draw from them if they still want them. Okay, record 4. So here's 1, here's 2, here's 3, and here's 4. Now these records come from Twist and Shout Records here in Denver. They're about $4 or $5, and they sell them at the register as an unmarked bag, and you don't know what's in them. Mixed genre records, and you never know what you're going to get. And today's record is none other than Johnny Cash. All right, Seasons of My Heart. I don't know if that's the A-side or Smiling Bill McCall. I'm going to guess Seasons of My Heart. It's just a random guess. Because, some of these old 45s didn't put A or B on them. What did I say? Seasons of My Heart? Smiling? Yeah, I'm going to try that one. So tonight's random 45, we have no idea what it is. It could be a stinker, but it's Johnny Cash. It can't be all that bad, right? All right, here it is. Some Johnny Cash.
The seasons come, the seasons go. We get a little sunshine, rain and snow, just the way that it was planned to be. But there's no season in my heart while I play the leading part, 'cause the flowers will bloom eternally. Your leaving will bring autumn sorrow, and my tears like withered leaves will fall. But spring could bring some glad tomorrow, and darling, we could be happy after all.
Found it, David.
As it is in nature's plan, no season gets the upper hand. How I try to keep this fact in mind. The trees are bare, the cold wind blows, and by experience we should know winter comes, but the spring is close behind. Your leaving will bring autumn sorrow, and my tears like withered leaves will fall. But spring could bring some glad tomorrow, and darling, we could be happy
after all.
All right, that was Johnny Cash for the random 45 of the night. And it's interesting.
And I have no idea what to play after that.
No, your record is next. And I think because I have the 45 adapter for 45s with the Devo hat, somebody triggered the Devo hat. I tell you, it's a circus. Did you see I found the record? This is the one. This green record.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so I'll get it recorded, or I'll just send this to you. And I have a box, and I'll send it off to Germany, but I'll record it for anybody who wanted it. It was a punk song. I don't remember.
Yeah, but a good one.
Yeah, it was a good one. All right, you have the next record.
What should I play after Johnny Cash? Well, I don't know. So we go to Bubblegum, a group from Spain, and that's all I know. And I have the 7-inch, and that's all I have. So, and it was in a kind of really tight plastic bag without inner cover. So the plastic bag got on the vinyl, and you have no chance to get it off. So if you have any vinyl singles in a plastic cover at home, remove the plastic cover as soon as you can and get them into some paper covers. There is a noise you will never get off the vinyl. But that song is good, and it's I never played it in my stream, and honestly, I don't know why.
I look at you, you don't move. I look at you, you don't know.
That's a nice 45 adapter you've got there, David.
some kind of Kraftwerkian flavor in it.
Yes, it does. Must be German.
And I think it's time for the shoe cam, isn't it?
The shoe cam. Here's the shoe cam tonight. Let's see. These are my shoes.
Here are mine. Yeah, we have the same mostly. It's Vans.
Some Vans, yes. I have them in
Okay.
every color. Yeah, it's my. Hey, nice ska. It almost looks like the record I have on the platter, but they're circles, not squares. I was thinking about the Devo hat. You know, I have a channel reward to wear it. I have an emote. I need to move the emote to be more accessible to all the subscribers. So I'll do that. I'll get that done. Let's see. It's my turn? Oh, I was going to play the mono hands because I have it on vinyl. And you said you didn't find yours, right?
Nope.
So I'll play it on my next song. But because you played the bubblegum with a sort of Kraftwerk feel, I'm going to play a record that I stole from DJ Poe 2323 Craig, Ween Zoloff, and it's the Peter Black mix. And he played this verse that I know of, and I love it. I heard it in the car when he was hosting my show. Oh, and by the way, not only is he our moderator tonight, one of them, and everybody give a big warm hello to Mark, moderator. Mark, because he's unable to join tonight as mod. So everybody say hi to Mark. But to Poe, I get this next song from him, and it's really cool because it's Ween, but it's got this Kraftwerk feel to it. And I really love it, and I gotta get it on vinyl. Gotta get it. So Poe, if you see one, hook me up. And I want to remind everybody, Poe is on every Friday and Saturday night, and he's got the Go Goth Cam on his Discord, so you can dance on his channel and be on his screen. And Boogie and I do that about every other Saturday. It's a lot of fun. So tune into him. He's just a really great vinyl DJ and does a lot of fun stuff in his community, a warm, welcoming community. So definitely check it out. And he is guest hosting my show in June with a special guest. And who could it be? DJ Poe. Let's see. Who could it be? Let's put in the thing and see in the chat. Let's see. Oh. Lovecraft. Pierre, June. Is it not here? Did I not do it? Where does it say? Oh my God. Oh wait, maybe I have it. I don't know where I put it. I thought I made it. June 14th. So Softkill is going to be his guest. Both guys from Softkill are going to be on Vinyl Resting Place with Poe from Portland and play their favorite records. So tune in for that. So here is the record that I stole from Poe, Ween, the band Ween. The song is called Zoloff, and this is the Peter Black remix. And wait till you hear this Kraftwerk theft. That was Ween, none other than Ween, with the song Zoloft. And that song came from Craig Nelson, aka DJ Poe. And if you like that song, tune into his show Friday and Saturday nights. And now that he's gotten back into full-time work, he's doing less DJing, so he's not on Thursdays anymore, unless there's a weird pop-up. And he does an occasional punk rock bebop thing, I think on Tuesdays, Monday or Tuesdays. Are you still doing that, Poe? Or you just been working so crazy that you can't do it? All right, David, it is your record.
2 songs with a Kraftwerkian feel.
Yes.
Not much to say about this.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It's easy, isn't it? The original, but a bit different.
Nous sommes immobiles dans la vitrine. Nous sommes les mannequins. Nous sommes les mannequins. On nous observe. Le sentant vibrer notre pouls. Nous sommes les mannequins. Nous sommes les mannequins. Nous regardons alentour et nous changeons de pose. Nous sommes les mannequins. Nous sommes les mannequins. Nous commençons à marcher et nous brisons la glace. Nous sommes les mannequins. Nous sommes les mannequins. Nous faisons quelques pas à l'intérieur de la ville. Nous sommes les mannequins. Nous sommes les mannequins. Nous rentrons dans un club et commençons à danser. Nous sommes les mannequins. Nous sommes les mannequins.
French version of the German Schaufensterpuppen, which means showroom dummies for you there.
I like it. You know,
And to find on a French 7-inch, which might be expensive, and on a compilation called Oscillator, like this. And this is not original Kraftwerk, but there are 3, a blue one, a red one, and a yellow one, with all those strange foreign versions and single versions of Kraftwerk songs.
I liked
nice,
it.
Nice find.
Yeah, definitely. That's a great collector's piece. We could do Kraftwerk inspired songs for the next 3 hours, which would be all electronic music, pretty much.
I have some more, yeah?
Oh, I bet you do. We have an hour left, so bring it on. I print out my subscribers list every month, and I look through it, and I'm just curious to see who subscribes. There's a lot of gift subscriptions here and a lot of people that just do it, and so thank you for your support. I do look at this, and it doesn't go unnoticed. And I've never done this before, but I printed it out and I marked all the DJs. Because you know on Twitch, it's easy for us to give a shout out because we just type it in and there it goes. But I want to make it a little bit more special tonight because I want to thank all the DJs on Twitch for the last year of great music, varied music, and the DJs that I support and I buy subscriptions to support me and vice versa, and it's a great community. And so I want to recognize the DJs that subscribe to this channel, and we're not going to do shout-outs to them in the chat, but just Riley Moore out of Los Angeles. She spins every Thursday night and does a night called Lava, so check it out if you're unfamiliar. She's in the chat, Riley Moore. Mike C. Music in Brooklyn. He does great countdowns, a lot of fun stuff. John Paul, I am John Paul. He's new to streaming, very eclectic mix. DJ Matt D, he was on Alphabet City with me, and he's going to be a guest on this show in the next month or two. Turo Ezekiel, he's in Chicago. Great stream. Spooky Tish, she's in Oakland, California, and she's newer. Amber, who got her going, right? It'll come to me. Give her a controller. She's on the list. So Spooky Tish. Nurse Goth, one of our newest DJs, a big member of a lot of the communities that we all love here. Gil Burns, he has a stream twice a week. I already gave him a shout out, but every Wednesday he's on for Jeff Pazin and Sunday nights. Jeff Moyer, video DJ, great supporter of Eloquent. It's a lot of fun. He does 4 nights a week. David Banner, 4 nights, 4 evenings a week. So thank you for your subscription to my channel. Adrian Scissorhands, Subculture Post-Punk. Brad, thank you for subscribing. He has a great show. Baby Berlin, out of Philly. I will be seeing her when I visit there in June. Bendy Bus Driver. And Bendy's German, correct, David? He's got
Bendy's German from Munich.
Oh, yes. And he has a interesting stream with great electronic music. He's a friend of all of ours. Mike Rich here in Denver, he's every Sunday night, and he's guest DJing with me next week. Rodsboro out of Brazil, all videos. DJ Eli Labadie, he is here in Denver and does a great dark music stream. Bill Slavely, he's in Chicago, I believe. Coraline, thank you for your subscription. She makes music every Saturday night and Sundays afternoons. And we are working on a cover of Cyndi Lauper, True Colors right now. So you can tune in Saturday night for her stream. DJ Tower here in Denver, and Jeff Pazin. Now, if I left you off, I'm sorry. This is just a list of the DJ Nitrogen. There's a couple DJs on here. I just tried to list the DJs because I want you all to love and follow them. And my oldest listeners here, Angel Loves Dancing, Dancin' Ann, Art Chic, and of course, Boogie On Up. who has the fitness streams every Thursday night and Saturday. And that's my plug for all my streaming friends. And if I forgot you, let me know in the chat. That should have covered everybody. Whew, that was a lot. So that's why I don't say the list out every time, because it'll go on and on. So up next is the Monohan. What can you say about this record? Because you play it on your stream every week.
I honestly know nothing about it.
But you like it.
Yeah, a lot.
Okay, so without further ado, back to the music. Monohan. And what's the name of the song that you play all the time?
Toute planète.
Tout peut-être la planète. It's
It's a French one.
What does that mean? Tout?
All the planets. It's a song by the name of the singer is Ça plane pour moi, Plastic Bertrand. Plastic Bertrand did it in the early 80s.
Okay.
And it's a cover version.
That would make sense. I did not know this. But I heard this on your show, and I just did a Discogs search, and I found it on vinyl, on this really cool purple vinyl. I was like, oh, I got to have that. And it's a great synthwave album throughout, the whole thing. But I'm going to play the song that you're known for, which is weird, because it's your song, not mine. But you couldn't find your version of it. It's somewhere in that pile. So I am going to play it for you tonight. Here is
Thank you.
Monohan. I gotta turn it up to hear the bass.
My
DJ
signature song played from DJ Razor.
Yes, I love that song. And DJ Arion, it's Mono Han. I'll put it in the chat. And the spelling, it's all French, so I'll put it in the chat in a second. And Arion, DJ Arion V, is going to be one of the DJs in the this weekend's Old School Musical Festival night, 3 days on my LiveTube. So check that out. And Arion, do you have a link for that? If you can put it up, that'd be great. It's just my LiveTube. I'm not sure which DJ is starting, so I couldn't tell you what DJ to go to. But it is all weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and it's a raid train with all music from 2000 and older, so techno. All right, David, that was your song played by me. So are you going to play one of my songs? Whatever that is.
Yeah, it would be lovely. Have no eloquent vinyl here. And I didn't found the Erasure and Pet Shop Boys. So first I do some self-promotion, I'm sorry.
You should.
I have my stream 200 this Sunday.
All right.
This is something weird, as I never thought I would do 200 streams under my name on the Twitch channel when I started. So I do a celebration, and you, my lovely followers and watchers and listeners, you can decide what I play. You can send me your 3 favorite songs I have played in my stream till Sunday noon. And I will play most of them and give you a shout out with the song.
All right.
That's the game on Sunday, this Sunday. So come over. I will start at 8 p.m. my time. I don't know what it is in America, so...
It's like 9, 10, 11, depending on where you're at in the morning.
Probably. But it's 8 p.m. Central European summertime. And we're doing a 200 stream. Back to music.
Awesome.
I said I played some cosmic sounds, and this one is very cosmic. It's from Canada, and it's brand new. The guy is, I wrote it down. It's called Gabe Knox. He comes from Toronto, Canada. Record is from 2020, and it sounds super cool old. It's on Polytechnic Youth, which is a super duper label, and you forget the name now because their releases are so limited that I have really problems to get them when they are announced. So please forget the name and forget everything I told you. This is not a label you should buy. Okay?
Okay.
Good. So here's the song, and I choose one I really can't spell. It's called Synthetic Sound Bath. This is a name for a German to pronounce. By the way, I love how this Klaus Dinger Neu beat is getting all over the place over the years. When they started in the beginning of the 70s, everybody was like, this is not a drumming, this is crap. And now all the bands are using this drum beat. Right, isn't it?
I guess I'm going to have to start using it.
Yeah, an eloquent song with that drum beat would be great. Gabe Knox from Canada doing a Neumotoric beat version of a lovely tune. Sounded like, well, 75, but is 2020.
I like it. It made me think of a lot of records to run and grab, but they're all at home. Because I was like, I'm going to run with this. I'm going to play, and it's not here. Oh, well.
I should have warned you. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. This will make it varied and the show different. But thank you for bringing a new sound to the show. Is there any more you would like to say about that record?
It's a 10-inch.
I can see that.
I love 10 inches.
Yeah, I only own a few 10 inches. I have an OMD one. Maybe I'll go grab it. And then I have the Cold Cave Glory 10-inch, which is like the coolest record in the world. I looked for it for a year. And
I'm waiting for mine.
You ordered it from Bandcamp?
Yes.
Yeah, it's supposed to be out the end of this month or June, the repressing. I think it's their second repressing. But what a great picture disc. Look at that. And Poe had it, and DJ Eli Labadie had it, and I didn't have it. I felt like I wasn't in the club, and I found some guy selling it, and he didn't want a lot of money for it, and now it's reissued after I looked for it forever. It's terrible. But I'm glad I have it. It's a great record. So I'm going to play a Razor Maid. This is a remix service from the 80s and 90s, and it's still going today. Joseph Watt and Art Mayhar started this out of California, or Phoenix, I can't remember which, and they put together 30 years, I would say, at least 20 solid years of great remixes and re-edits, and it's legendary Razor Maid remix service. And this is one of the best of. This is anniversary 5. So on their 5th anniversary, they put this out, and they called it Prehistoric Razor Maid. This shit's really old. And one of my favorite songs on this is Succession, and the song is The Magician. So I'm going to play that for you. And if I haven't mentioned it yet on the show from last week, really great news in the eloquent world. Joseph Watt of Razor Maid fame, the guy, Joseph Watt, is remixing Eloquent. And I gave him all the stems, the original tracks, and he's going to chop it all up and do a remix. And it might come out as part of the Numbers Covered project out of Houston, or it might be a Razor Maid project. I'm not sure, but the Numbers project was a double CD, or actually 3 CDs, and now there's a part 2. So we did Take Me High for volume 2, which I've played once or twice, and the original song we did was White Rabbit, and he's got both songs, so I'm really excited to see what the Joseph Watt does with our music. It's so exciting, because this guy is like a legend to me. So here is Joseph Watt's remix of The Magician by Succession. Welcome, Mike C. Music. We're going to raid him the last Saturday of the month. He's doing a new wave night after the show. Last Monday of the month.
Now I'm on the street full of people passing by and they're all laughing at me. Then I'm in a room without a door and all the walls are closing in on me. An empty sky, a violent sea, all these things you are to me. Give it up now, baby. Come on, darling. You'll never understand the pain you caused me. You spin my head around, kick me when I'm down. I found my feet again, and I can't lose. I played the fool for you, broke the rules for you. I've taken everything you can throw in my direction. The magician showed me the way, and he says that here I can't stay. And I don't need to be afraid, 'cause you can unlock the gates, and the skies are blue, and the seas are blue. Now that I'm away from you.
All right, there is Succession, the Magician. I have that original 12-inch somewhere, lost, as usual. Anyway, there's your early 80s dance music. And they did the song Touch, part 3 and 4. And NoHo did a copy of it, did a version of it too that sounds very similar. David, do you play, which version of Touch do you play?
The bootlegs.
Oh, of course. The fancy ones. I don't
The
have any.
bootlegs version. Reminded me of New Order,
Oh,
Confusion.
yeah, it definitely has a feel to it, yeah.
Yeah, the dance beat. So, what better to do is than to play a New Order song after that?
Oh, we're going to play New Order.
Yeah.
All right. I haven't done New Order in a long time. What song are you going to play?
The song I'll play is a shitty one. It's Regret.
A
Yeah, I'm
shitty one.
sorry to say that. I never liked the song, but there's a version I really, really admire. It's a version. Well, it's an Andrew Weatherall remix. You know. Well, I'm single-minded. It all comes down to Weatherall, dub, or Sonic Boom. Everything I do, or cosmic, or electro, or dance. I don't know, or shoegaze. But no shoegaze records today, as we are electronic here at DJ Race's Vinyl Resting Place. So this is a very long mix, and I will say something about the song after a few minutes.
Okay. Thank you for selecting a shitty song.
limits have run away. I would like a place I could call my own, have a conversation on the telephone, wake up every day, that'll be a start. I would not complain with my willing heart. I was upset, you see, almost all the time. You used to be a stranger, now you are mine. I wouldn't even trust you, I've not got much to give. We're dealing in the limits, and we don't know who will. You may think that I'm out of hand, and I'm naive, I understand. On this occasion, it's not true. Look at me, I'm not you. I would like a place I could call my own, have a conversation on the telephone, wake up every day, that would be a start. I would not complain, no wounded heart. I was a sharp fuse, burning all the time. You were a complete stranger, now you are mine.
Time is running, I see, and we have so many songs to play. So this song is a very special one, as Andrew Weatherall did a remix of a real, well, not so really good New Order pop song. And he simply used the bass line and turned the whole song into a dub reggae song, which is awesome. And also for me, this was a starting point. It was 1993. And I was so fascinated by the sound of the Cypress of Paradise records and remixes that I started to look for studio technique. I wanted that sound to create myself. And that was the first time I understood that a studio can have a special sound. And so I bought numbers of delays and reverbs to create my own Cypress of Paradise sound. Never got that metallic feel. It's probably a super shitty, cheap reverb, but I don't have it. Yeah, I just love that sound.
It's got a lot of echo.
This goes on for minutes, I would say. Let's switch to you, Mr.
Okay.
Racer.
All right. Thanks you for sharing that. I've never heard that remix before. And I did a bootleg of
Oh,
New
by
Order.
the way, there is a fast one also, and well, it's 90s techno, which we can't listen today. Really, it's really dated, but the slow one is super good.
Oh yeah, it is cool. I imagine the 90s techno one has a lot of stabs in it. Bam, 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 bam. Right? No? Okay. Yeah. It's no T99 Anastasia, is it? I've been waiting to play Samantha Fox. Love House for the longest time, and I just took it off to put something else on instead. This song will get on this show eventually. So what I did pick was a record from 1990, JT and the Big Family. This is called Moments in Soul, and they ripped off Art of Noise, but a really cool bass line. So take a listen to this. This record I got in San Francisco when I was living there in the early 90s doing Twitch remix service. It sounds weird to say Twitch remix service now that there's an actual Twitch. Okay, here it is.
Hey girl, we got a party to go to tonight. Well, alright, I've been saving up all day just for this. I am ready and I am out the door, out the door.
I'm still crying for you, babe.
Yeah, my friends say I'm a little crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeah, my friends say I'm a little crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeah, my friends say I'm a little crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeah, my friends say I'm a little crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeah, my friends say I'm a little crazy, crazy. Yeah, my friends say I'm a little crazy, crazy.
And it just goes on and on like that. Kind of like, what is that, hip-hop? With a little bit of stolen Art of Noise. Anyway, this is one of those records I found in a bin for $3 in San Francisco at a store called Streetlight, which is no longer there, which is a shame because I did get my original copy of Dominatrix Sleeps Tonight there. So lots of memories and lots of great records there. David, is your...
Back to life, back to reality.
Yeah, pretty much. You know, a lot of records had that beat back then.
Every record in the early 90s had a beat.
Oh, yeah.
All of them.
It was fun.
Okay, I'm going back to Kosmische. That one is Klaus, and Klaus comes from Australia. And I really didn't know what kind of song, which song I should choose from him. But this song has the wonderful title, It Hurts to Shoot Gloves from Your Stick, but it's necessary. So I had to choose it. And it's on the wonderful Castles in Space label from UK. They are unbelievable good. Top releases, all colored vinyl, really nice covers.
Boogie on up.
Clouds from Australia.
Oh, had to turn on my mic. I forget too. Even though I'm wireless, I have to push the button. Yeah,
I love
that's
it.
cool. Look at that green record. It reminds me of music that DJ Tower would play. for sure. Has that vibe. Well, we have a few more songs left before we raid Greg Corner. He was the winner. DJ Arion, will you guys be posting a set list? No, we don't usually post set lists on this show, but you can go back and watch it on Twitch tomorrow or tonight when we hit stop. And this show I did record, and I'm going to post on my About page. There'll be a section, and I'll say past shows, and there'll be a link to tonight. Give me a day to put it up, though. And it will be non-muted, so you can hear what we played. You can sound hound things and figure out what things are at. Things are. So, David, we have time for maybe a couple more songs. I know it's late/early for you.
I'm fit. I could go on for hours.
I know you can. You play for hours and hours yourself. My show's only 3 hours, though, because, I have to be up in the morning because my day job needs me up. Tomorrow we're shooting a video at a flower mart here in Denver called Plum Creek, and they're a pop-up garden, and we're going to be shooting there. So Jeff Moyer put in a link or a mention of Boxcar or Freemason. I think that's what you said. It went away a while ago. So I grabbed that record since I knew where it was, and I'm going to play the radio edit of Freemason by Boxcar. And this one goes out to you, Jeff. The 12 inches better.
My God gave me a treasure map, a golden handshake, and we sealed it with that. We were digging all day, we were digging all night, only to find mine, home in love. Pack my bags like there's no tomorrow. The longest summer is here. Said that you loved me, but now that I'm older, you broke your promise to me. My mother told me I had an angel's face. Looked in the mirror, couldn't find any trace. My father gave me a hunting knife. The air is thinner here, so I took a man's life. Packed my bag like there's no tomorrow. The longest summer is here. Said that you loved me, but now that I'm older, you broke your promise to me. You broke a promise. Pack my bag like there's no tomorrow. The longest summer is here. Said that you loved me, but now that I'm older, you broke your promise to me. Pack my bag like there's no tomorrow. The longest summer is here. Said that you loved me, but now that I'm older, you broke your promise to me. You broke a promise. You broke a promise.
That was Boxcar, apparently from the same person who did your song last. Thanks, Jeff
Interesting.
Moyer. Yeah, I would have never known that. I mean, this is just one of those great songs from the 80s that was the remix, the Shakedown mix was the one I played at the nightclubs.
Have to check that. Great.
So
Learn something new at
We-
Vinyl Resting Place, like every week.
once in a while. So it is 10. Do you want to play one more song each? Or
Yep,
Actually,
I'm ready.
You get 2 more songs.
Okay.
You play one, I play one, and then we'll raid Jeff Corner if he's still on. Because I only have one more picked out.
I have about 10 picked, 10 left. So this is less talking, more music. This is Keen K and Dorian E. Record is called Rikers Island. Song has the beautiful name. It's not on the record, so I have to look where I wrote it down, and I can't find it. I wrote it in the chat, and it's from 2002. The record label was called Beauty Case Records, and it's not there anymore.
Okay.
That sounds good.
Please come and visit us sometime.
Life's treating me well at the moment.
That sounds good.
With my alien feet on the tumbling ground. Summer in the city. Lights on it. No sense of direction. Everywhere she goes.
That sounds good.
Please come and visit us sometime.
Life's treating me well at the moment. I'm sorry, but I think you're sitting in my seat. Don't remove the silent voices. See you, my good old fellows.
Like a sequel. Like a sequel.
No sense of direction everywhere she goes. Summer in the city. Lights on it. No sense of direction everywhere she goes.
And that's it.
Wow, that ended short. I expected that to go on for a bathroom break.
Nope.
Okay, well, that was cool. I like that one. Can you put the name of that one in the chat? That would be
Put it
great.
twice in the chat.
Oh, well, I haven't been paying attention. The Keen?
Key and Dorian E.
Oh, okay, there it is. Seaquake. Thank you. I am on tune only to look for my name highlighted with my bad eyes. And so if anybody wants to say anything to me and expects me to read it, put it in the big @ DJ Rasker, and then I won't miss it. Well, you have a 50-50 chance that I won't miss it. Okay, my last song will be Bill Nelson, Flaming Desire, my favorite song. Here we go. Another 80s song.
sex creature, woman in love. Slip of the tongue or the hand in the glove. Kiss me and wound me again and again. After the beauty of beast is unchained. Flaming desire, open your heart to my flaming desire. Love comes to lust, ice into fire. Open your heart to my flaming desire. Flaming desire, open your heart to my flaming desire. Love turns to lust, ice into fire. Open your heart to my flaming desire. Flaming desire. Flaming desire. Flaming desire. Flaming desire. Flaming desire. Flaming desire.
That was Bill Nelson with Flaming Desire, of course. Duh. It helps when they sing in the lyrics. DJ Poe, thank you for modding tonight. Good night. Get some sleep, and we will see you around the interweb.
What is sleep?
Well, you wouldn't know.
I never know.
You never know, but we know you sleep because you look human and you're awake.
Yeah.
So therefore, you must sleep.
In Germany, we say after müde kommt blöd, which means after tired comes stupid. So I realized I tend to get stupid.
Oh. So.
So are we finished?
No, you. My guest always gets the last song, and
Okay, here we go. I announce it. It's Hinterhof. Molecular love with a molecular love. What? Molecular love with a molecular sound. I think this should be modular sound. I don't know. It's from a guy called Mark Vorderhaus, who does music under Vorderhaus and Detox Twins. And this is his one-off single as Hinterhaus on the beautiful Deep Distance label. If you ever see a Deep Distance record anywhere and you like kosmische sounds or crowd electronic, just buy it.
Sonic control on. Oscillate. Prepare to crystallize. Prepare to crystallize. Sonic control on.
Is it time to say goodbye?
You can let your song play out.
With files, I would do a loop now. So we could talk about the loop.
Okay. We can
Because we
loop.
work on vinyl.
So, thank you so much for your early morning DJ appearance on Vinyl Resting Place. We've been talking about it a long time, and thank you for taking the time.
It's my turn to thank you for the awesome show and for inviting me
Well, you're welcome. Lots
and for letting me play weird music.
Well, that's the whole idea about this show. My guests can play whatever they want. It doesn't have to fit into this format or that format. So thank you for keeping it interesting. With a slower speed. That's awesome. So, can you just, before we end the show, we didn't get to talk about your Legos. What is your love with Legos, and why do you build them on your show?
I can't answer it really. I played Lego when I was a kid, and it's I don't know. I just like it.
Okay, so you
Oh.
build you build them for like hours, like good 4 hours, right?
5, yeah, but I get tired in the end. So mainly I build them for 4 hours, and then I can't see the tiny bits after 4 hours of staring at those stuff, and never build something dark in a dark room. So bad idea.
Well, I noticed you put on the light and all, but where do you store all the Legos when you're done building all those things? Are they in that room or somewhere else?
At the moment they are everywhere here. I have no idea what to do with them. Maybe I destroy them and build them again. So I will be on Twitch for the next 10 years. Or I give them away, or I don't know.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. It's always fun to watch you build them and play music. And why don't you go over your stream schedule before you leave, so anybody new to you knows? Oh, and DJ Botato, welcome.
For the people who are new to me or what I do, I stream normally on Tuesdays and build Lego. At the moment the Lego cam is broken, so I just DJ on Tuesdays, but I will start Lego as soon as I have a new cam.
Okay.
There is some Lego building and a good soundtrack to it. On Thursdays we do Sad Dance on the Autobahn, which is 5 hours of beat-driven electronic music, all like driving down a highway and having fun. Fridays is mixed program, 80s, post-punk, wave, indie. We have a fish and chips show with UK indie and Britpop. And every second Sunday I'm on the German afternoon, which is your American morning. And every second Monday I'm doing Blue Monday, which is a show about 80s and more dark 80s, as the name Blue Monday says. That's my week. And this Sunday we have stream 200, and we're doing a big celebration, and I'll play your favorite tunes of my stream. So you have to contact me over Facebook or whisper on Twitch and tell me your 3 favorite songs, and I will play most of them as much as I can and give you a shout out. You.
Not you, but you. Yes.
You.
You.
You get a shout out.
You can get
on
a
my
shout
stream.
out. Well, I want to thank you again, and thank you to all of the listeners for this show, for 1 year of this show. Really appreciate your time. And I know as things get warmer and summertime is here, it's hard to stay inside. So we'll be here for a while streaming. I may move the show to Tuesday nights, depending if my dance practice and dance team starts back up. And I'm training for a bike ride. So if that happens, I'll give everybody like a month warning, and I'll move to Tuesday nights at the same time, which will change everything. So just everybody know that that could happen. If it does, I would totally appreciate if you come in and tune in on Tuesdays too. And if you can't, that's cool. I don't know what else to say other than thank you, everybody. Greg Corner stopped streaming while we were on, and I don't know where he rated. So the winner, at any rate, was DJ Shannon, believe it or not. Mark told me. So we're going to raid her, and she will probably raid my live tube. Oh no, he's doing games tonight. She'll probably raid Bracktune because he'll go all night. So we will raid DJ Shannon. Please go give her a few minutes of your time. If you're done for the night, just say hello to her and give her some love. And thank you again, David.
I have to say thank you and a greeting to all the lovely people in the chat. I couldn't say hello and thank you to everyone, but I was reading. Thank you very much for all your love and attention.
Well, they all say you're welcome, I'm sure. Next week, DJ Mike Rich. We might do a mix-off between Pet Shop Boys and Erasure. Or it could be a Razormaid remix thing. I think we should do a mix show. So tune in next week, 7 p.m. For DJ Mike Rich. And you're welcome, DJ Eli. You're coming up on this show soon. So, all right, we are going to go over to DJ Shannon. I have no idea what she's doing right now, but here we go. Thank you again.
Bye-bye.
And